found my people. Whoop, 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 whoop.
You know, my husband is a wild one. Oops, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button too. Oh my god. Nailed it. First try. Nailed it. Embroidery. I do owe you all embroidery technically still from a St. Jude craft, so yes. Also, I don't have any 80s retro crafts. Oh, hi Luminary, how was your stream? Thank you so much for the raid. Embroidery. Oh no. Okay, so you want embroidery. Or no, sorry, you were third. Shiz, what do you, what would you like? James? Said, okay. A light bright? Like the little peg light thing? Let's get a raid star here for Luminary. Oh. Yeah, I don't even think I have mine either. Maybe I'll put cross stitch because I always have a cross stitch. They're always on the go. So Shiz and AC, let me know where to put your points. And Luminary, what were you working on today? Oh my god, the light bulb would burn you. The light bulb would literally burn you. Don't touch that. Oh, you're working on a paint by number? That's awesome. Do you have any pictures? Or like what the overall project is going to be? I'd love to see if you do. The new ones aren't dangerous. Where's the fun or life lessons in that? Oh, is it like a mystery paint by number? Wait, that sounds like so much fun. I want to do a mystery paint by number. Hold on. Alright. Shiz, AC, tell me where I'm putting your points, or I'm going to the next screen and they're just gonna go away. Oh no, you're so good. You're so good. Game, you got it. I mean, how dare you be speaking? How dare you be doing your job? That's actually what I meant to say. How dare you? Yes, you got it. All right. Whoosh. We also need to pick what color. Saren! A 56-hour week. Oh. Shiz, take a nap. Damn. I'm ready to take a nap for you. Oh my goodness. Saren, how was the rest of your stream? I was there for most of it until my mom called to say hi. Which was a nice change, because normally I feel like I miss most of your stream because I'm running around doing a million things. Hi, girl. You actually just came in time. I was just saying that we actually have to pick what color to do next month's paper stars. So we have done... Hang on. We've done Lunar Blue and Re-Entry Red and this month was... I think... Which green did we... Martian green. You lagged out on the raid, no worries. Ooh, yellow could be nice. I like that idea. We only have 2 yellows. So... yeah, I've got pastel and I've got dark. Or it's not really pastel. I have light, I have yellow, and I have dark yellow. This is solar yellow and galaxy gold. Solar yellow, the bright one. I would agree with that. Well, Saren, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. I actually have something to show. I was, so before Saren's stream, I had to run to the vet because I had to get another course of antibiotics for Maple because we're going to try again and see if it changes anything. I'm really feeling conflicted about this because, like, nothing changed the last time that we did it. And that was a 10-day course. And this one is going to be a 15-day course. And then he has to... he's still going to have the dental done. And then he'll have to take antibiotics after the dental in order to try and keep him from getting sick from the dental. And I'm like... I just feel like this is a lot of antibiotics. And I don't know that anything's going to change. And I'm feeling... I don't know. Oh, yes, please. I'd love to see. So, anyway, I got to hang out with Saren today, and I worked on a craft, and I figured I would show it to you all. So, remember, I showed you guys that, like, sun catcher thingy that you could put, like, some of your pet hair in, and I wanted to make it myself instead of paying someone to do it since I'm crafty. Here it is. So, Saren sent me the big rings for it. And this one made me think of his eye color, so I put that guy there. And then there's a bunch of his fur in the thingy. And then look at these, I forget what you said they're called. They're like some kind of pearly beads, and I did like a mix of those and the Dalmatian jasper. And then there's a little paw and a heart. So I have to hang it up, but I wanted to show you guys first. They're mermaid beads. Yeah. They're like really, they're like pearlescent and they change depending on the light. Like, let me, can I, no, that light blows them out. That's fine. I might be able to, you know what? Here we go. Look at how they like change depending on how the light hits them. Isn't that cool? So they felt like they would be good. I probably... This feels good scale-wise. I also have that really big heart that is like faceted and sparkly, and I'll probably hang that separate. Like I'll put it in a different room. I'm not 100% sure where I want to put this one yet. That's what I was working on. I said a lot of bad words while I was working on it. Sorry, Patch. Because the jump rings and everything just didn't want to cooperate. So there's quite a bit of me going, well, you know? But yeah, I'm pretty pleased. So I'll have to find a spot to hang it. I don't know. Yeah. Sometimes jump around and don't listen, yeah. I can hang out there for right now. But yeah. Alright. We're perler beading today. I started organizing some more of the different colors, but goodness does it take a while. Like, I mean, I've made a decent dent in it. But yeah. Oh, Saren. So when I visited Soot Sprite yesterday, and I was talking about how like Birch had big cheeks, and I was like, you know, Soot doesn't really have big ones. He must be younger. And she goes, "Do you want to see? Do you want to see the cat with the biggest cheeks I've ever seen?" I said, well, why, yes. Yes, I do. And she then proceeds to show me this absolute mammoth cat who looks like he ran into a door. His cheeks are huge. I was sad because when I looked on the website, he was not on the website. Well, he has been listed. Hang on. Let me crop out one thing. Are you ready? Chat, whatever you think this is going to look like, I can almost guarantee that you're wrong. You ready? Those are the biggest cheeks I've ever seen in my life. He's almost 50. He's 14 pounds. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that like 6 of those are just in his face. Look at. What a unit. What an absolute unit. Was one of his parents a gerbil? Also, let me click on this link that Luminary sent. I'm sorry, I completely spaced on it. Hi, sleeping. Ooh, that's pretty! Here's the picture. I like those colors. Oh my gosh. That is one large chipmunk. I could not get over the size of those cheeks. Let me move this. Okay. Good girl. That way it's not in your way, okay? Sorry it was. My pen, or my thing. Shoot. Come here. Okay. Nailed it. So many tiny spots, yeah. I scrolled to the never-ending peacock cross-stitch. It's beautiful. I understand the never-ending, like, vibes, but it is very pretty. So, I am currently beating myself up big time, chat. And everybody has been like, no, don't. Like, it's okay. Blah, blah. So, last night, Sequoia came by. And you all know when Sequoia comes by, Birch comes by. And the rescue is willing to work with me on getting the others, you know, fixed, and to assess them and see if they are suitable for adoption, all of that. So Birch is my target. Birch is this one. He's a boy. He's very smart, very streetwise, and very, like, wary of the trap. This is Sequoia. Sequoia has no care. They're just like, whatever. So, Pippin is evidently digging to China in the litter box. Anyway. I don't know what she was digging for. So, the two of them came by last night. And Sequoia always, like, eats first. And then Birch kind of gets whatever's left. And I was watching the camera, and sure enough, he came back. And he went into the trap. And I hesitated. I second-guessed myself. I had a momentary, oh God, what is my day going to look like tomorrow? Hesitation. And I still pushed the button, and I shouldn't have, because as soon as I hesitated, I shouldn't have pushed it. Because this ended up happening, and I don't know if I have ruined everything. Saren keeps trying to tell me that he doesn't know it was a trap, he just knows that something went wrong. I am mad at myself, though, because like, right here, I should have pushed the button. because I pushed it as he was backing out and he was somehow able to get out before, and he didn't come back that night. No one came by last night. And I don't know if I've just ruined my chance of catching him. My chance of catching, like, I just... Yeah, but I doubt he'll ever go in that again. I still can't believe that once it started closing, he would, like... It's wild that, like, because that's where he, like, that's crazy that he was able to, like... So I am big in my feels today, angry at myself. I know, but if he doesn't come back, I'm just gonna, like... I feel like I'm always going to think that, like, he now doesn't get the same chance that Soot and Tigger are getting. Because I messed up. Because I hesitated and thought, oh, do I really want to wake up early to take him? And then originally I wasn't sure if I had to take Maple for blood work today. And I just had, like, this momentary thought of, like, do I want to do this? And it's so selfish. And because of that... No, but it's not my first time. I'm mad at myself because of the hesitation. I'm mad at myself because if I didn't hesitate and I just immediately pushed it as soon as he was in far enough, then he would have been at the shelter today. That's why I'm mad. I'm not mad because, like, it didn't... I'm mad at myself because of the hesitation. Because yeah. This sucks. I hate it. Let me scoop... Pippin pooped in here, so give me a second to scoop that. Okay. Like, I appreciate the fact that, you know, great job pooping, kid, in the right spot. But, like, there's 3 litter boxes, and you had to do the one in my office. Oh, thanks for that. It did, yes. I think that I want to do this today, maybe. But then I'm like, my purple beads aren't exact. Like, this would probably be the closest. Do I have any lighter? I am keeping her safe while she poops. True. No, that's the lightest. No, and I know it's not 100%. I think that I'm just, like... Again, I'm struggling because I saw Soot and how happy he was and I see Tigger and how good he's doing. Also, if you missed the update, here was me visiting Soot Sprite yesterday.
You guys have such a good life.
I want to keep him. I want to keep him. There's not a thought in that head. I can't. I have 3 cats already. He is vision impaired. Hi, Doc!
Where are we?
Doc, I caught this cat the other day and brought him into the shelter to get neutered. Because, he was walking around not neutered. Listen, if I didn't have 2 medically complex cats, I would keep him. But I already have Maple, who I can't figure out his blood work right now.
Master. Why do you think I always have this
And
glue gun
I have
stuck to my
Artemis with
arm?
all of her stuff.
Ugh.
Oh, Lord.
You are going way above and beyond. Things have gotten so bad because of the negligence and carelessness of others. You are doing everything you can to clean up the mess others have made. You are amazing and loving and kind. I know it's hard to not beat yourself up, but you are trying.
I'm gonna cry. Sleeping, thank you. Thank you for the resub. Oh my goodness, I appreciate you. And your kind words. It's just hard. We all know we're our own biggest, like, critic, you know? Also, Doc, I might not have Pokopia, right? But I do have some Ditto plushies, and then I made a Ditto Eevee out of these same beads. So I can't play Pokopia, but I can, you know, maybe I should take some pictures of this guy outside in, like, the grass and pretend that I'm playing the game. You might play more tonight. You should. Listen, if I could afford to get a Switch 2 right now, I would. Chat told me to put it on my throne, which I think is obscene because that's so much money. If I could. I have 2 Switch 1s. Do you think that I could smoosh them together and make one Switch 2? I don't have the right recipe for that. I haven't found it yet. Oh. I definitely was, like, very in my head, though, about instructions unclear, about the fact that I didn't catch him, and I was beating myself up for it, and it was really cute because I'm lying in bed, and I couldn't sleep, and then Doc starts playing Quarantine Zone, which I will never tell anyone what to do or what to play, but that game makes my skin crawl. It makes me feel so gross. So I'm, like, lying in bed, and I, like, Pippin, the cats were gone, and I was just like, Pippin, come here, and next thing you know, she, like, jumps into bed, and she sits on my chest, and she's like, hi, I'm here, and I'm like, I'm almost finished with it. Listen, unlike some people, I will never tell you not to play a game. If you enjoy it, you should play it. If you don't enjoy it, then you shouldn't play it. Some people... Listen, me and your wife have talked about things before. Okay, I'm just saying if you look at our texts between each other, and you see me with, oh my god, all the people who are like, don't play Pokopia, it's boring. I'm like, shut up! Doc is enjoying it. Shut up! Let him play his game! Like, you play so many games that I happen to know from a secret source might not be your favorite, Like, let the guy play his game. Let him. It was a mistake giving me a ban hammer, because I'm just gonna start, like, deleting messages. Oh my god. Doc, that's my James, Sergeant Moat. He's very sad that you got rid of the B song. I know you had to get rid of the B song because of copyright stuff, but I just want you to know it was legitimately his favorite thing that you ever did. Boring sounds like they just don't want to watch creativity. Yeah. Honestly, Pokopia is so fun. It's so incredibly open world. Like... And then Doc does voices, which is always good. Stop, it's hammer time. Alright. We got Sleeping Star. Thank you again for the resub, my dear. I appreciate you and your kind words. Hello? What is happening? Sharn, thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate that so very much. Oh yeah, there's a gift sub discount right now on 5 gifted. You like the B song too? The B song was good. I'm building my gardens out now under... Oh! Wait. Elf, you should share some pictures in the Discord. I'd love to see what you're making. 'Cause lofted apartments? What? Gift subs are 35% off. Yes, and Twitch is taking that cut, not the streamers, so... Also just saying. Thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. Let's make you a sparkly star. You're the first sparkly star of this color. That's exciting. And we're in a hype train, so we're going to do 1 sticker giveaway. If we get bit goal or have a level 5 hype train, we'll do another sticker giveaway. Also, I really have to mail stickers. But that's fine.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I
Aw,
always have this
sleeping.
glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh.
Thank you for gifting a sub to Doc. Doc, enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. And, of course, your ability to scream. I don't know if you knew, but you now actually have the ability to scream. Congratulations. Please enjoy it. I play what I want, but I also know what people like and what people don't like. Yeah. I just don't listen to the louder voices. That's good. Because you shouldn't. I'm glad. I know sometimes it can be hard. It can be hard to ignore those louder voices, especially when people are persistent or multiple people, like, join in. So, I'm glad. Because it's obvious to me. Hi, Neophyte, how are you? It's good to see you. It's obvious to me when someone is enjoying what they're doing versus when they're not. You know? Like, whether it's a game or a craft or even like a sponsor thing. Sometimes you can tell like, it's just not... You just kind of have to be like, wow! Look at this! Huggies for men! Not mall sim all day. Doc, I don't mind mall sim. I don't. I wouldn't play it myself. But out of all of the sim games, that one doesn't bother me that much. I wasn't a big fan. The Walmart one, and I think it might just be because, I don't know, that one, maybe because it's so similar to Mall Simulator, I don't like it as much. But everybody loves your employees in that game. Everyone loves the employees. People like Mall Sim. I see the numbers. Yeah. It's not bad. It's, you know what it is? It's good background, because a lot of times... Also, can we get a shout out for Doc? If y'all aren't already following Doc, love them. Love Doc. Love the content. His wife is fantastic. His kids are funny as hell. Just good family vibe. Like, just a great vibes over there. I hang out there at night while I'm crafting. Thank you. Show out. Nice, James. But yeah, come hang. Nancy Drew. Doc, when he is tired and playing Nancy Drew, is one of my favorites. Fat fingers on a keyboard. No, you're good. You're good. The video one is great. Retro Rewind. Not that we're, you know, we're all 26 on Twitch, right? No one is any older. No one is any younger, because we don't talk about ages on Twitch. No. But the distinct memory of going to Blockbuster to get movies, and you know, the sticky carpet feeling, that game is a lot of fun. Some of those titles are something else. Oh my god. Spilling the tea. I love it. I'm actually immortal. That's great. Can you, I feel like you should be using those powers for good. I am curious what everyone is thinking of the Tomodachi Life game. Thank you guys so much for the gifted subs and everything. I appreciate you. Take note from me, those voices know. I felt so bad I had to keep muting stream last night because they kept repeating the same thing over and over again, and I was like, I can't. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. It's funny if I wouldn't pay more than 25. Yeah. I think that it's like, no, I don't even... it's robotic. You know, it's like someone came in and asked if it was an AI generated game. And I could see why they would think that just based on the voices. Because it sounds a lot like, you know, the voices that are used on, like, TikTok videos and stuff like that. Can't wait for the screenshots. Yeah. Yeah, text to speech. Mm-hmm. If I could turn the voices off, but I feel like there are other games I'd prefer to play. Yeah, do it. I don't even know what to say. Hi, I'm Gloomy! Like, the way that it would just, like... Oh, gosh. My name is Megan! And then I would just say it over and over and over again. I was like, I get it, you're Glooby. I love you, shush. I will say that, like, the creativity, like, the ability to make Glooby in a game, like, that's pretty cool. The fact that, like, I don't know, the customization, I do appreciate things like that. So... alright, hold on, wait, let me see... Doc took it to a whole different level than I think I would do. Doc does that with most games. And I love that. I could not think... I'm creative, but it's a different kind of creative, you know? Speaking of different kinds of creative... Elf! Holy cow. Dang, that's so cool. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing. I'm flabbergasted. That's wow. You know, I sent this to Angela because she and I talk a lot. James, I can listen. James has actually told me to treat myself and buy a Switch too, because James, I think you know this, Doc. I know Mrs. G does. James is deployed right now on orders and has been for 5 months and still has like 2 more to go. And I have been doing everything. And it has been a lot. There has been a lot of crap going on. You're on orders. You're on orders. Semantics. Anyway, he's like, no, treat yourself. And then we had a $1,000 vet bill. And then we had a $500 vet bill. And it's just, yeah, it's just not, I can't spend that much. Well, so my other Switches I use for, Animal Crossing. And so I would definitely want to still have 2 Switches for Animal Crossing reasons. Because I have one that I play on stream. Okay, James, you have literally in the 5 months not corrected me once, so choosing to do it now while I'm live is embarrassing, but thanks. Anywho, and the other one, originally I was thinking if I got a Switch 2, I would gift one of my Switch ones to my dad, because he really enjoyed playing Mario Kart with us. And I thought it would be fun for him to be able to play Mario Kart, like we could all play together. So, that was kind of the idea. I did not even look close to that and start the game. No, it did not. No, it did not. It's very impressive. Can I zoom in on this image? No. Open image in new tab. Can I zoom in more? Fine. Hi, Allison. Okay. It's like 50 minutes into stream and I'm about to put my first Perlers down. I don't... Do we... Again, I get very, like... That's the best purple that I've got for Espeon right now. This is like such a tiny... Can I zoom in on this? Oh, there we go. That's such a little image. But it might be... it might be lavender. I don't know. No, I know that you can get them in, like, every color. I just don't know... I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to... I am not going to order more beads. We're just going to use what we have. What am I beating today? I was going to do Espeon. And I was going to do... Let me find the pattern. This pattern. This over here. Isn't shiny Espeon green? Yeah, she's green. Oh. Fan art. You gotta love it. Shiny Espeon brings up like a bunch of... Here's a bunch of images, and then there's one that someone drew. Why is Espeon so curvy? Or, you know what? Whatever. We're gonna use this purple. We're gonna call it good enough. I could always use like darker purple as the outline too. That could help. Maybe make this purple feel lighter. Isn't it cute? Hang on, let me... I honestly, I hate the people. What is it, Rule 34? Right? Are they? Espeon's my favorite Eevee evolution too. Chat. Do you know what I got? Oh yeah, someone came into a stream the other day that I mod for and was talking about how Ditto is the perfect Pokemon because they're the perfect breeder for every... And then they went into detail and I was like... And they were like, you know, everyone's all Vaporeon this and this. I'm like, oh my god, please no. Because for whatever reason, people on the internet are freaks about Vaporeon. Don't Google it. Don't, if you don't, it's not safe. It's not safe. Where's my picture? Oh, why am I gonna get a picture? Hold on. I may have gotten something the other day. I don't remember who shared it in my Discord and was like, they have the big sleeping Espeon, but I got her. I got her. I don't know where to put her yet. She's so cute, though. Isn't it? Oh, I love her so much. See, you know, just an EP baby. Yeah. You know, it almost feels closer to that pink, but she's purple. That feels like Sylveon's color. But hang on. Come here, Perler beats. Oh, crud. Chat, I think that match is better. The age-old, I have so many colors, but not the right one. I know. Can you sit on the back of my chair here, Espeon? Will you fit nicely? Oh my gosh. Perfect. Yeah, it's definitely closer. But not on this plushie. On this plushie, that's too pink. I hate it here. You know what the worst bit is? I literally have the perfect yarn sitting right here. I have the perfect Espeon yarn. I wonder... Well, looks like we're crocheting her instead. I mean... Yeah, I thought that I could add, like, a dark... Oh my god, it's been an hour and I haven't done anything. The other option is we could make Umbreon. And I could try and find a better color. Or we could make a different evolution. We could do all of them. I'm cool with that. So we could just do a different one. Alright. I decide. I'm not good at deciding things. But I'll try my best. Works for me. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna take a stretch anyway. And after that stretch break, we will go ahead and, do the sticker giveaway. So don't let me forget, chat. Okay? Sticker giveaway when I get back. They are your Eevees, so do what works for you. Okay, I'll be right back. Yeah, so words on stream is like broken. It's like 504 internal error. Okie doke. Yikes. Put the puzzle up there. And come over here. All right. I think what I'll end up doing is trying to find beads that look closer to that color. I also need to get more yellow beads. For whatever reason, like, actual yellow is really difficult to come by. Like, clear yellow I've got, but like Jolteon's color yellow, like this color, I don't have a whole lot of. So maybe I'll find like a couple of different colors that I need. But maybe we try, honestly, I think Leafeon's gonna be the one that I've got the best color matches on. So why don't we do that one? Like, Leafeon is the little leafy baby down there in the corner, and I definitely have colors for that. So Leafeon's one of your faves? That's a good fave. Okay. Hello? I guess the only other thing to decide is what outline I do for the colors. I guess for Leafeon, I'm going to do a dark brown. That makes sense. All of them seem to have like a dark brown outline, to be honest. So I want to need to get some dark browns too. I only have one shade of gray. I do have gray though. So what's everybody else up to today? More Timberborn? Gray would probably work, yeah. Worked on the dragon on a bookcase, because finished Friday, yeah. Shut you out. Oh, really? Oh. Yeah, Twitch mobile has been like super glitchy lately. Like I've been seeing in multiple different people's streams, it'll look like someone sent a message like 3 times. And every time that I just refresh the app, it changes and everything's back to normal. But I've seen that in like several streams now, and I'm like, what are we doing? That's such a weird glitch. A beading keychain. Ooh. And it's going. Uh-oh. Is it not going well? Start was a bit tough. Start in the middle. It's better now. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad that it's going better now. One, two, three. I think that's what I just hit. Well, I'm excited to see pictures of what you're working on when it's done. Y'all are zooming on that puzzle. Holy moly. Are you helping? I'm avoiding work doing it. Love that. I'm gonna end up running out of these dark browns. I just know it. I was trying so hard to get more. I need someone over here actively sorting while I'm beating. I would. might be nap time. I think it should be nap time, honestly. I also think that you deserve a nice little treat. Do it. Also, Shiz, I literally went to the dollar store today just to get masking tape so that I'm not using all my blue painter's tape for doing this. Good luck, thank you. I feel like now that I've done it once, and I have like a general understanding of how it works, it's a little less daunting. I'm gonna be so excited if I have enough of these browns. Hooray! Ugh, don't you love it when it lines up? That's the best feeling. When you realize that you've counted correctly. That's in cross stitch, that's in purlers, it doesn't matter. Just anything that you have to count. And it works out, you're like, yes! Borders and outlines especially, yes. Anything where it meets up. We might have to dig for a little bit of brown for the ears, but let's... I got pictures of Leafy on over here. Cute already, I agree. See, I have 3 colors of teal, which is exactly what I needed. Hey, let go. It's always frustrating when you get like these big variety jars that you don't get like the same amount of colors of every type of color, if that makes sense. Like, what do you mean that I have so many of like one color and not so many of another? Like, why? Why is it not even? My brain doesn't like that. It's just annoying because, like, I have so many. Like, this color, I'm going to need to figure out something to make with all of this freaking hot pink. I've got so much of it. And meanwhile, I got this much red so far. What am I going to need that much hot pink for? I'm not a pink person. Yeah, I wonder how they melt with, like, name brand beads, if that makes sense. Because, like, if one of them melts quicker than others, then they might not look good used together. So you'd have to, like, buy a whole new set, if that makes sense. It'd be an interesting experiment. To, like, see if they would all work together. Makes you hesitant, yeah. But we're making the puzzle because my net's being weird. I won't show you the preview. That's kind of fun, though. Do you have any guesses as to what you're making? Something with plants and a door. You are not wrong. Neophyte, you're out of balls! You're out of Pokeballs! A rather familiar door. Hey, let's not sit on our arm like that for hours on end, because that's going to end up with a weird feeling. Oh, that's frustrating. I hate it when the game doesn't cooperate. Which makes it even worse, because that's even better ball. Poliwag is cute. I agree. Dang it. Oh, wait. There's a bunch of dark brown hide. Watch me have just enough. I probably won't now that I said that, but a girl can hope. I'm gonna have enough! Oh, this is a good day. Not really, but you know. It's a good day for Perlers. With 5 to spare. Oh. And now the rest just gets filled in with this color. Except they're little cheek blushies. Should we do the little cheek blushies? Little cheek blushies. You can't even see them. I need to get a better camera. The color on this one is not great. If I get a better one, I can use this camera as my cat camera though. So Maybe I'll save up some money. Do the blushies in hot pink to use it up. Heck, just make every one of the Eevee, like, just make the whole thing hot pink. All of them. Who's that Pokemon? I don't know, it's a hot pink blob. What do you mean? Sounds perfect. New version of Who's That Pokemon, hot pink edition. I should make a hot pink Ditto. He's a blobby guy. Piglet is hot pink, true. Ah! Make a hot pink penny. Mmm. Make Mira. remember her name now. You're all right. Anything can be hot pink if you believe. You know what? You're right. You're so right. Dun da da da! Leafeon. I could probably also do Glaceon. Just like based on the beads that I have. I do think though that I should probably iron before I do another. I'm just thinking about, you know, Artemis hopping up and just, you know, destruction. Iron first, yeah. Where? Oh, goodness. The other day, my parchment paper was in like a weird spot that came with the beads, and I was like, I should put that back with the beads, and I didn't. So guess what? I don't know where it is now. I mean, I've got more. I can always just go unroll some like parchment paper from my kitchen too, but so Umbreon is black. And I gotta kind of figure out, cause so Umbreon is this one. And I don't know how I would necessarily differentiate like the eyes from the rest of the body if I did do it all black, you know? Vaporeon, yes. I think that I have what I need for Glaceon, who's the ice one here, and Vaporeon, who's the water one up top. I might have what I need for Flareon, too, which is the fire type. I'd have to dig for Jolteon. Who's this one? Morning, Emily! How are you? I should have what I need for Sylveon, too. So we should be able to make this bottom row. Yeah, I'm gonna need like a dark... Yeah. No? Do you not hear me? Or a dark blue that looks black. I don't have that either. There we go. Hi. Yeah, I know. You know, for lots of colors that are evidently in Perler beads, I really don't have a lot of colors. Like, I wonder how many actual colors there are. Scariest part? You know, Perler should really make this out of something that isn't meltable. So that people don't have to do this. Yeah. Just a thought I had. Yeah, but like in order to get a Perler board the size that I'm using, I had to buy it separate. And if there was one that was like metal or something that wouldn't melt, I would have bought that. Like this doesn't come with the, like you have to buy this guy. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. I need to take a video of making the next Perler. I haven't posted anything on Instagram in like a month. Or like 20-something days. That's forever in social media time. I've been posting to my stories a lot. Like every night. So that's something. Doesn't really gain you any followers. Or do anything. Oh, so when I was looking at Perler beads during that last ad break, look at this. They evidently make ones that like are a whole kit, and it comes with like a pattern. Isn't that cool? There's over 101 official Perler colors. Mixed pack. Oh, wow. That's a lot. Your sister's wedding is today. That's cool. Just casual. Came up fast. Yeah, like my parents are going to be moving up here in like a week. Also came up very fast. Okay. Why does Perler have this, right? Look at this. Like, I was trying to see if they had, like, special, like, picking specific beads on Amazon. I'm like, oh my god, these are really cute. And I click on the pets and animals. Those are nowhere to be seen. Like, that's just someone was really creative. Those aren't actual. Okay, then. Look it! Oh, it's good! Okay, wait, let me... Okay. Gotta put it under something heavy so it cools. Nice and flat. I hate when they do that. Me too. Okay. Sorry. Ugh. Anyway. They do have ones like this. Ugh. That come with like little little guys. But that's not the cute ones that were on the Amazon site. Like, yeah, those ones are really cute, but like... Hang on. Where can I find how to make the bird and the cat? Look at this bird on a perch. That's so clever. And a cat on a mat. Anyway. Okay. Ads are going to play here in a minute. So I am going to go and grab my phone stand so that I can film making an Eevee to post online. And then we'll get started. So I'll go ahead and run the ad now. It's like in a minute or something. Oh my gosh. Really, Pokemon? Yeah, it feels terrible right now. Anyway. I'm gonna get a drink too. That was a great time for you to get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, stand up and take a stretch break. I'll be back in a few minutes. Do the puzzle with us, okay? BRB. Alright. Thank you all for sitting through ads. Button. There we go. I appreciate it. I never posted in Discord that I was live. I'm a professional. I am really good at what I do. The Discord notification. I mean, listen, I don't know what else to tell you at this point other than just oops. Like, I've been live for 2 hours. I don't know what to tell you. Discord. Sorry. Oh! Hi! My bad. Oh, golly. Streaking. So, what was my advice? Oh, I'm sorry, yeah. Jeez. I just went live now. You did do a puzzle. What was your name? Hungry hyena, curious shark, singing snake, singing acorn. When you move your mouse around, it'll tell you your name. Are you still in the puzzle? Move your mouse to the middle. Move it over here. Okay, well now there's like 3 mice moving. You're hyena, okay. Whoever's right there in the middle is singing snake. This one over here is singing acorn. Who's in the middle? Oh, if you show the list up at the top, it'll... Oh, okay. You're in the bottom left. That one? I saw the streak. I saw the 65 stream streak. That's a long streak. That's at least 2 months. If so, James, then you're singing snake. What do you think? No, don't apologize. No need to apologize. What do you think? What do you think that we should do for the outline? Cause like hot pink. might help cut down on the glare. It didn't. My chair also ran over my iron cord. Okay, I'm going. Okay. So this is... Boop. We just did Leafeon. Because I had beads for Leafeon. And Leafeon has like a dark brown outline. And like all of them have the same color. But but I don't know. I don't know what color outline to do for everyone. Like, we were gonna do Glaceon next, because I have the colors for that. So this one. Navy. Here's what Glaceon looks like, by the way, if you don't know. Like, in the show. Anime, whatever. Comics, cards, video games. Yeah. So, I just started collecting Navy. You only ever seen the Pokemon Go version? Really? I love the EVs. So, I've only got that many. Which won't be enough. So we can dig through and try and get some more. Or, what would we do for Sylveon? Sylveon's this one. Hang on. She looks like this. She's all ribbons and bows. Definitely a pink, yeah. Hot pink? Let's look here. So I would do... Okay, hold on. So I would do these colors and then a light blue and a regular blue for Sylveon. So do you think outlining her in this would be good? Might I suggest hot pink? I'll show you the hot pink too. But I fear the hot pink might be, in fact, too hot. Too hot to handle. That's the hot pink. Hot pink is too hot. I know. Shocking, right? Alright, I just need a couple more dark brown because I'm gonna do all of their noses and eyes the same color, the same dark brown. So I'm gonna need a couple more of those, so I'm just gonna fish those out now. And then we can get started. We'll make Sylveon. I'll sort through more of these beads. I might be reading the room wrong, but are you guys enjoying Perler? Should we, like, do them again at some point? That pink is too hot to handle. Yeah? Okay. I wonder... Oh, my phone went into sleep mode. Well, that's one way to cut out the glare. Even though I just got here, I do enjoy it. I enjoy it too. As long as people are having fun. That's all I care about. Well, and that I'm enjoying it too. I'm not going to do something that I absolutely hate, you know? At least not more than once. I might try something and be like, wow, this is awful. Never again. One, two, three, one. 1, 2. 1, 2. Are you looking for my website? There you go. No, you're good. You're good. Because April is oof. Mood. That's a whole mood and a half. Yeah, because of you, buddy. This month has been a mood and a half. Way to make yourself known. But nope. Back to work, Lurk. No worries. Enjoy your work, Lurk. Thanks for lurking here. It is much appreciated. Also, Elf, the fact that I know I didn't even say anything. You were like, you also inhaled spit. But the fact that you did it, like, right after I did, that was awful silly of you. Food time. Enjoy food. I was just, like, clearing my throat because it still feels funny, and I was like, wait, I never responded about Elf also choking on their own spit. It was awful silly of me. I'm not a fish. I don't breathe liquid. Yeah. And it's awful too, because, like, it's such a little thing, right? It's not like you're inhaling, like, gallons of water. But somehow it always feels like you can't breathe again. And you're like, this is such a minuscule amount of liquid. What are you talking about, body? Like, chill. What are you on about? You're fine. Dramatic. Be snapping. No. So I didn't get a video of it because it was late last night and the lights were already off. But while I was big in my feels about things with the cat outside, it's really sweet. I actually called Pippin's name and, like, you know, did a little kind of thing. And she actually came and, like, hopped up on the bed. And then she ends up, like, sitting directly on my chest and made biscuits and, like, stared at me. And I was like, I love you too. I can't go to sleep like this. Ugh. That sucks. Did you hear me say your name again? Is that Pippin? Hi, baby. Hi. Oh, what? Hi. Sorry, there's beads over there, huh? Hello. Hi. That, like, camera shake was her head butting the desk. It's fine, we're just gonna be lefty for a few minutes here. Come make biscuits on me. Pippin, they're ordering biscuits. You better fulfill them for chat. You better fulfill them. Okay? You got a big order to fill. So get to it. Are you such a cutie? That's real talent right there. Placing perler beads while petting a cat. Placing perler beads with your wrong hand while petting a cat. Hi. You're just here supervising? One, two, three, four, five. I'm gonna have to get the little microphone that plugs into the computer and turn it on when you come in so that chat can hear your big purrs, because they are so loud, girly. They are so loud. Yeah. I bet chat would love to hear them. Hi, Tigress! I appreciate you lurking. How are you? Stayed up too late and I'm kind of sleepy. I also stayed up too late. I feel that. Were you doing something fun at least, I hope? Same. Uh-oh. Hello! Oh, you're just moving the camera that's filming the time lapse? That's awesome, Pippin. Thank you for that. What did you knock over? You knocked my pen over. You were playing Minecraft? That is fun. So at least it was something that was worthwhile staying up for. Okay, those aren't white. Those are slightly off the ones that I just pulled. Oh. Hi. Hi. Please don't. Alrighty. Oh, she's like, I'm coming in, Mom. Oh my goodness. Just a little bit chaotic, ma'am. So some of these white beads are actually off-white, and the only way that you can tell is when they're next to the white beads. That's really annoying. Oh my gosh, don't put those there. That's for the cheek blushies. Do you guys have any plans for the weekend? Going to play Pokemon? I love that. Pokopia or something different? Get some housework done. Niece's birthday. Nerd. Oh, Pokemon the card game. That's awesome. That's so fun. Going home, drive safe. That one's also off-white. Also, I don't know if you know, but there's like a digital version of the Pokemon trading card game on like mobile devices, and you can play, like you can collect like they're obviously digital cards, not real ones, but you can collect cards and you can battle against both real people and like bots and stuff like that. So just in case you didn't know, that's pretty cool. I quite enjoy it. I can't afford to buy real Pokemon cards in this day and age. So that's my way to enjoy it. I told him I want a cute one. Oh, I missed. Hey, Mom. Making perler beads. They're those little melty beads. You put them all together and then you melt them with the iron. I did, yeah. Yeah, the other day we were doing a 90s craft and this was the craft we were doing. Have a nice weekend, silly. It's one of the Eevee evolutions. So, they're kind of cat-like. She's in her heated house. Pippin was just here. Pippin was just here and decided to walk on the desk. Which is a dangerous thing to do right now. She is.
I found my people.
Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. It was sweet. Last night when I was feeling bad that I wasn't able to get that one cat in the trap, I called Pippin. Like, I was in the bed, and I called her, and she came and she laid with me for a little while. She's a sweet girl. Should I use this same pink that I'm using everywhere for her cheeks? For the little blushies? What do you guys think? Yes. How are you doing, Toast? Rude Pokemon. This is looking cute. Da 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 da! She's done. Enjoy dinner. Oopsie. I literally went to the dollar store today just to get masking tape for this. Because I knew we were doing it. I wasn't going to use my good painter's tape. Although it really can't be called the dollar store anymore because everything's like $1.25 or more. Like the tape was $1.50. Okay. The dollar-ish store. Hooray! We did it! You know, every time that I iron perler beads, I think back to my middle school kids when I worked in the after school program because they love perler beads and I was constantly ironing stuff. And I had like an assistant, right? And he was a nice enough man, but he wasn't, you know, I don't know. He just like, the iron fell one day and knee-jerk reaction, he went to catch it and caught it hot side on his hand. And, you know, like, obviously that sucks. He was okay. He dropped it pretty quick. But the part that, like, made me just want to, like, smack him, we had just gone through, like, safety training, right? Like, what to do in different, like, emergencies, and what have you. So, chat, what do you do if you burn your hand like that? Do you know? Because there's a correct answer and there's a wrong answer. And we had just learned this. And this man goes, should I go put ice on it? And I went, no! Run it under cool water. Cool water, not even like ice cold to begin with. Cool, and then you can turn it a little colder. Don't put ice on a burn because you're going to end up blistering. It'll blister and you don't want to do it like cold. You want to start off at like slightly cooler than room temperature, like just a little bit cooler, and then you can slowly make it colder, you know? But this man, we had just gone through first aid training. We had done CPR, we had done burn care, we had done, like, you know, all these different things. And he looked at me and went, should I go get ice? And I'm like, no! Oh my god, if I'm choking and I need you to give me the Heimlich, I'm going to die, aren't I? You were not paying attention at all in this class. And it's hard because when you do burn yourself, your first thought is like, I need to put this under, like, I gotta get ice on it. And it is very knee-jerk to think that, because what's going to make hot feel better? Cold. But fun fact, like, if you touch the stove or a hot pan, you shouldn't put ice on it right away either. You should run it under cool water. Again, tap. Little touch cooler than room temperature, and that's it. At least right away. I've never heard that one. I'm almost guessing again because it's cooler? I don't know. I didn't know that either. I've learned all kinds of new things today. This is less for like actual ironing and more for just getting it to lay completely flat. There we go. Alright. Well, that was fun. We did 2 evolutions. And now I have... I wonder... Michael's probably sells these. I need to like... I need to find a jar that has like a lot of the colors in it that I need. You know? Yeah. Yeah, luckily he did not break skin with the iron. It was quick. Like I said, it was, and I get it, like knee-jerk reaction. You're like, oh my god, a thing is falling, catch it. I still had to write an incident report. Yeah, getting just the one color in a bag. Not a bad idea either, if they have some of the colors that I need, yeah. Get a coupon. I sort 2 different ways. One is to pour like a bunch into a jar or bowl or whatever. And then you just sort through the whole bowl. Right? So you like collect all your stuff and then put it away. And then this is the other way, which is I'm not really going to be doing this for long, so I'm just going to pick a color. And just grab whatever I can of that color. Normally I'm going for ones that I need, like right now I'm trying to grab some of the dark browns. Oh no! I was like, the last time that I collected Pokemon cards was like before it became like a big, like, trade shows and things like that. Like, I was trading with my friends. We didn't have like $80 cards. It was just, I'll trade you this for this. So it'd be interesting to like, my wallet couldn't handle it, but Definitely be interesting to, like, go to a show. So I will be back on Monday. And we shall hang out and do some more crafts. Next week, thoughts are maybe doing some more diamond dotting because I'm getting really close to finishing the Pikachu one. Are there any requests though for any other crafts? Anything that y'all want to see? I have $1 to $5 binders. That's good to know. Coloring. Coloring, maybe some crochet. We haven't done a lot of crochet recently. You're right. You're not wrong. Not a bad idea. I definitely last week slept funny on my neck. Had one of those, like, couldn't look to the left, so crochet was kind of out because I just didn't want to, like, irritate it more. I love being an adult. Like, as a kid, you could sleep on the floor and you'd be fine. Like, without a pillow, without anything. And all of a sudden now you're an adult and you're like, I slept on my comfy, ergonomic pillow wrong. And now I can't look left, or I can't breathe, or it hurts when I sneeze. Like, what do you mean? How did that change so fast? I could do this all day. I should, if I'm doing it though, I should do it like this so that you can see better. Yeah. I'm not going to be going to a vendor event anytime soon, but that's good to know. Some of my little bins are like overfilled too. Alright, I'm gonna go. I just realized I have to cook dinner. I haven't made it yet, so I'm gonna scoot. Thank you all, though, for hanging out with me today and keeping me company. I hope that you have a lovely weekend. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take, to be kind to yourself and other people. Remember, you are loved. I just realized I never did a sticker giveaway. Oh my gosh. I'm a goober. I'll do that next week. Sorry, chat. My bad. No one reminded me. I'll talk to you guys on Monday. Bye.